Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to the What's Good podcast. Today we have someone incredibly special, the man, Slim. Let's go.
Hi guys, how you doing?
How are you doing? I'm good,
I appreciate you guys for having me, man. I'm out here in London. Had a good time on Saturday night. Don't mind the makeup, you know what I'm saying? I look good? No.
It's a brand new day today out here.
I don't get it.
That's my intro.
Oh, okay, I get it. I get it.
I had to look at him just to see.
But it's a brand new day every day, isn't it? So
I'm actually impressed that you know that, bro.
he's a brace.
We have notes.
I didn't read the notes yet. I'll check it out tomorrow.
Well, congrats. You won.
Yeah, man.
Again.
Yes, let's go. I did it. They kept saying it was going to be an upset too. Bro, I don't know why, man. Every time I feel like when I fight, I have something to prove. Every single time, like, I don't know, like with this fight too, that people saw Tom's knitting the pads and there was a clip going around of me watching him and be like, oh, Slim is scared of him. Yada, yada, he's scared. I was just trying to study the way he was moving.
Yeah.
He was strong. I know he was strong. He was way bigger than me. You guys see the body difference between me and him?
Yeah.
You see how big he is?
He was
Look,
big.
Like, if you guys take our body frames and you showed it to any random people, like, be like, who's a fighter? You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna choose that guy. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, who would have thought? You know what I mean? So, like, in that fight, that whole build up with me and him, I kept saying, like, you know, like, if he wanted to box with me, I'll outbox him. If he wanted to brawl with me, I'll outbrawl with him.
Yeah.
So he came in, he wanted to dog it out with me, and I kind of let my ego get to me, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I let my ego get to me, and I dogged it out with him. You know what I mean? I was dogging it out with him. We was just slugging. I don't know how it was for you guys to watch ringside.
For me, like Tom Zanetti, I didn't know what to expect from him. I haven't seen him fight ever. I've just heard of his
Well, he
name.
only had one other fight, right? And it was cancelled.
Yeah.
The opponent pulled
He was
out.
at 3 fights, and 3 opponents pulled out.
Wow. But to be fair, watching your fight with him, you can probably tell why, because this guy's a psychopath, man. Like when you're punching him and he's smiling, walking back to you, how does you feel when you see that? Because I would be scared, man. I'm like, this guy.
You hit him with like a good punch, and he just kind of goes like,
yeah, he just smiles and walks back.
His energy was crazy. He's pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie, man. But people don't know he been doing Muay Thai for like 10 years. Muay Thai,
really?
like he been doing Muay Thai for a long time. So he's not no random, like he's not no Andy Worski putting on gloves for the first time. You know what I mean? But he is crazy. Like when I was hitting him with some shots, like he was taking it. And there was a big size difference too. So like people don't understand with size, like when you're the bigger guy is able to take a punch, and give one back. You know what I mean? So like, he took some big punches. Like the first round, I shook him. He fell against the ropes. I thought I was gonna knock him out, so I went against him with the ropes. I started swinging too much. You know, I got too much into the moment. You know, like I gotta learn how to be a little more patient. You know what I mean? Like I feel like the pressure kind of got to me because I was just swinging too much. But the second round, I wobbled him again.
Yeah.
Third round, like there was only one moment. Like the first 2 minutes, I was winning the whole third round.
Yeah.
The last minute of the third round, like he called me with some like 4 hooks, and everybody's like, oh, now they're calling it a draw. They're saying, oh, it's a draw. Like when it first came out. Like did y'all think the ringside? Did y'all think it was supposed to be a draw?
I think, to be fair, I think ringside, the feeling was kind of, it was like the first 2 were you, the first 2 were his, but I don't know enough about boxing to figure out what the difference was in that round.
Yeah, I think a lot of people said, I heard like a very mixed thing of some people saying draw, some people saying you win. Everyone agreed, like, there's no way you could have lost that, like, at all.
Yeah, it was never going his way.
But they were like, I'll understand if they say he wins, I'll understand if it's a draw. But it is a lot, as you said, it is easy to forget. Like, everyone thinks of that one moment where he hit you, and they forget the early round.
Hey, like,
that's what I mean. You like
look at that, man.
I forgot this. Like, you remember the later moments where it happens, if you know what I mean.
I remember every single moment. Like the first 2 rounds, I dominated him. Like this is the second round.
Yeah, no, first 2 rounds we were all like,
I can't believe you made
easily
it.
Easily
3-4.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, he was.
But then like, he's looking at you there, like, hey,
just smiling, man.
Yeah, the second round he got saved by the bell. Like I had him against the ropes. I was, we got saved by the bell.
Yeah, for
sure.
sure.
The third round, I give him props. Like he called me, he countered me twice, like some good counters. But I kind of showed that I had a chin too. Like to be able to take a punch like that from a bigger guy.
Yeah,
he's way bigger than me. Like like, and I took his punches and I ate it. I didn't get wobbled. I didn't get dazed. But I clinched him, because that's a defensive move. But like I didn't. It's not like I got dazed or anything. You know, like I'm proud of myself to be able to take that punch, like right in the chin, like because most people won't be able to take that kind of punch. Wait, where is it? Right here? I think it's right here. Third round, right here. But no, I think it's a little before this.
Well, where he hits you?
Where he called me. I right here, bang. He got me right there.
Yeah.
I threw a right hand. I think a little before that, I threw a big right hand, and he dodged it, and he called me with his right hand.
Yeah.
So obviously, I've never fought, so I don't really understand when you get hit like that. How much are you out of it at all? Are you like...
In a real fight, I never got hit hard enough, but in sparring, like once I got hit so hard, like right here on the side of my head, like for a moment you see black and white, like a flash black and white. Like that's like damn. I'm like damn. This is how like feels to get close to getting knocked out, huh? Like it was like a quick flash, like it's like switching off the lights for 1 second, like 0.1 second, on and off. Imagine seeing that from your brain, like you see everything black. It's like it's kind of like a crazy feeling. So imagine like he, you know, after I fought Tom Zanetti, he told me, he's like, I saw those flashes a few times throughout the fight. He told me that. Wow. So I knew exactly what he was talking about because in sparring I felt that feeling once.
What were the gloves in this fight?
The gloves, 10 ounce. Yeah, pro. These are pro rules. Like, you know, like it's pro rules. But it was, I respect him, man. Like he thought, like he knew I was skillfully wise in boxing. Like I was way better than him. But he knew he had to make it a scrap to make it close, and that's what he did. And my ego, like I thought, like I could have knocked him out. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I wowed him a couple times and all that, you know, like it just I fed into his game. And being like when I could like this fight, I could have made it way more easier for myself if I think boxed. So. Yeah. I could have made it more easier. That's why a lot of people are shocked. That's why I'm not like with my performance. I know I'm way better than this. You know, like that's why I don't care too much about the critics because I know I'm way better than this. Even my coaches are telling me this. Like, you know, I made this fight harder than it should have been.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's cool. It doesn't really matter.
It's always learning, though, isn't it? Every fight you learn, you grow, you get better and better. So. Yeah.
And not only that, like this weight class is 175.
Yeah,
I make it to 169, bro. Like I'm 169 pounds. I can't even make 175.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys do kg, right? You guys don't know pounds. Yeah. You don't know about pounds.
2.2 pounds to a kg. That's all I know. But I also can't do maths, so that information is useless.
So it's like,
to me.
I'm a little over 3 kg under like the weight limit. You know what I mean? And then bro, like it's just. It's difficult. That's why after this fight, I'm gonna shoot down. I'm gonna go to 160.
Well, I think with these like influencer boxing, especially in Misfits, the pool of fighters is not necessarily big enough to be able to get closer to the weights, is it? So you have to. Well, a lot of fighters have to do some extreme weight gain or weight losses to be able to fight the person they want to fight. You know, because also like you need big names as well. So it's hard to meet in the middle sometimes. So hopefully more fighters come in, and there's going to be more categories and more people in those categories.
Well, Misfits just signed a 5-year deal.
Yeah,
right now, bro.
So the ceiling's high.
Yeah, the ceiling is high. The Misfits is taking over. Like honestly, with the 4 events they've been doing, they've been doing an incredible job. Like I feel like they're getting a lot of new people into boxing, just like the young audience too. Like so many people are like. And I see a lot of traditional people, like traditional boxers, fans, like they get so mad about it, but they shouldn't because they're bringing a whole like different like eyeballs to the sport, and then those guys are gonna start watching the bigger fights, like to see how world class fighters fight. Yeah. You get me? So like, it's a good thing actually.
But I think the boxers understand it themselves. It's just the like hardcore fans that don't want to understand it.
But this is like a new genre, isn't it? It's a new genre of like the traditional boxing. So it's like the influencer as well aspect combined with pro fighters.
So I know this is gonna sound controversial, right? I think this is so much more entertaining.
Same.
But I'll watch like a big title fight, and they're both so safe. Like, admittedly, they are better boxers, obviously.
Yeah, definitely.
But like, that's not what you want to see, is it? Like, if people want to see like this fight was sick, they want to see that kind of fight. They don't want to see this like really slow, like jabbing for 12 rounds. Yeah, that's it.
Exactly that too. And what also makes like Mr. Special is like the personalities. Like, you know, everybody got their own little personality. It's kind of like you said, it's like a WWE style. Like
exactly,
you know what I mean? Like everybody got their own little personalities, and then they got their own egos, their own fan bases, their own stories. Come together and fight it out, and someone's ego gets shattered.
Do you think that's what it is? Like I was going to ask you, what's the biggest like reason Misfits is different than other events? I think that might be it. You know, the backstory, the social media, the hype around it. Because there's been a lot of companies trying to do the social media like boxing fights, right? Like Social Gloves. What was the one? Global Titans and stuff. And they struggle, but Misfits just seems to be killing it. Like, is it like KSI? Is he the one being able to bring all these kind of eyes to it, and then the fighters then take it from there with someone like yourself, being entertaining, or is it just what are Misfits doing? Man,
I KSI, he's an OG in the game. Like, he's doing like honestly like one of the best events I ever been to personally was KSI vs Logan Paul 2. I was there in LA. Like, you guys remember that? Like backstage, yo, it was amazing. Like that was the first time like I was around that kind of atmosphere. Like everybody was there. Like, and I remember being backstage in the VIP room. And it's like everybody I see on YouTube in the same room. I was like, yo, it was such a cool thing. Like KSI brought the whole UK, and Logan brings like all of like America, and like everybody comes together. It's like how often? Like, it's been years, and like something like that hasn't happened in a long time.
Yeah.
Well, Misfits 1 kind of like brought a lot of people together.
Misfits brought it back in a big
Yeah.
way, I think, because we would always talk about boxing, YouTube boxing on the podcast, and there's a period of time where it got really boring and nothing was happening. It was literally just Jake fighting, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And now it's
Yeah.
back, and it feels like with Misfits, with the 5-year deal as well, it's like, okay, we know it's going to be here now for time to come, so it's exciting.
Yeah, it's super exciting, honestly. Like I'm just grateful to be a part of it. Like I feel like I finessed my way. You
You deserved it, man. But you know, you bring a different, not only the boxing, but you bring the personality there, which is what's needed in this like space. Like even in, was it Misfits 3 in Austin? You didn't fight on that card, right? But you were presenting, you were commentating.
Yeah, I was commentating.
So that, like, you know, you're part of the family, you know, and people want to see you not just for the boxing, but they also want to see your personality.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Like honestly, like it's an honor. Like, you know, like just the way everything, like my whole story through all this, like everything I've been through. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I've been fighting on these small cards. I fought against Fuji Tube in 2019.
Yeah.
And then ever since then, like everybody was clowning me. Like I only had 2 months to train for that fight, and I didn't look the best, obviously, because I didn't really box before that. I never boxed in my life.
Yeah.
I beat him as the underdog. Like everybody was saying I was gonna lose, and when I beat him, like everybody was making videos like laughing at me. Like Deji was like saying, "Oh, you lost to Slim." Yada yada. Like that's why me and him I had a little beef because like I never forgot that. Like I'm the type of person I'm like, "Oh, I bet you feel like that way about me." I'm like, "I bet." You know, like a lot of people was clowning me. Ryan Taylor laughed at me. That's why I had that little grudge against him too, because he's like, because I was friends with him before.
Yeah.
And he laughed at me. He was laughing. I'm like, bro, we was boys.
We were cool.
Yeah.
We was cool, and you're gonna clown me for fighting my heart out in the ring, and like, you never boxed before. You don't understand that shit is not easy. So that's why I wanted to fight him. Oh, that's not. I was dancing right there. That was an iconic moment right there. Oh my god.
I think the issue with that fight was, is that the one where Fuji just didn't move his head?
Yeah.
Like at all. So it's like it wasn't really like a diss at you. I don't think it was more just like Fuji was obviously very vocal, and then he didn't move. Like he didn't move his head, so it was a bit.
Yeah, it was. I mean, but like, you know what it is? It was still the beginning of like the whole YouTube boxing era.
100%.
This is before. This is like a month and a half before KSI versus Logan Paul. Like in LA.
I remember this. This is a York Hall, right? This is like an iconic boxing.
Yeah.
You know,
That was so weird, by the way. The fact that this was at York Hall.
York Hall, and the stream was trash too. Like we fought in I don't know if you guys remember the stream. The audio was terrible.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, but you know, we finessed it. We had like mad live viewers. We had like 600,000 live viewers. The video on YouTube had like 3 million views in like 2 hours or something like that. It blew up. It was like everybody was talking about it. Everybody in the whole YouTube community was making videos about it.
Yeah.
You know, like it was like, and that's what like this made me fall in love with boxing. Like honestly, like it was just a crazy feeling, especially being the underdog. Where like I'm getting reading comments every day. Oh, some of you gonna get knocked out, yada yada yada. And when I won, it was like I swear it was the best feeling in the world.
Yeah,
like it's an addiction. Like it's an addiction.
Yeah,
and I fell in love with boxing since then.
Yeah.
And I've been training nonstop, and I've been trying to fight again since then. Like it was 2019. A whole year I've been trying to like get another fight.
Yeah.
The next person I was supposed to fight was, I think, your boy Nissan Gibb.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you guys remember. Like it was supposed to get lined up.
Yeah.
It was like he made a whole video talking about it. Oh, I'm gonna fight Slim next because he was trying to get a fight. I was like, I'm down. And then KSI was like, oh, Vidal. All these guys are saying, oh no, Slim and Gibb has to happen. Yada yada. And we're supposed to fight on Showstar.
Okay.
This is Showstar in 2020. This is COVID. Showstar was talking about. They've been talking to me for a whole. Bro, they're talking to me for a whole year. Like literally wasting my time. They sent me a contract. I signed the contract, and for literally a whole year, I'm like talking to Showstar, and I'm training for this fight against Gibb. I'm thinking about to fight Gibb, and then literally imagine a year of my life I'm training for this fight, and then Gibb, and then Social Clubs come out of nowhere, and then I think Taylor Holder couldn't find an opponent. And then Gibb made that video, and he finessed his way.
Yeah.
He finessed his way. Taylor Holder didn't want to fight me. They asked Taylor if he wanted to fight me, and he said he's like nah. He didn't want to fight me. So Gibb got offered. He didn't want to fight Gibb as well. But then the UK fans, they go hard. They backed him. Everybody backed him.
Yeah.
They made it happen. He finessed his way, and he got the win. And ever since then, that's how the little me and Gibb rivalry started from there. Because I'm like, damn, our fight's supposed to happen, and I got but I can't blame him because he got the bigger opportunity. He did his thing, he got his redemption, and it's crazy because like our storylines, like my storyline went a different way, he went a different way, but I feel like at one point, hopefully in the future,
slowly like coming back.
Yeah. I think
we're
we're all hoping that at one point Gibb gets into the Misfits, and just actually starts fighting in these events because he's a character, and he brings into entertainment to it. So hopefully the right fight can happen.
The thing is, it's kind of like as much as I want stuff like that to happen. Like, I think he has a good character for boxing. I think you have a good character for boxing. And I think if one of you loses to each other, that character arc is like kind of done a bit. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's the same with a lot of people where you're like, I want them to carry on.
Yeah.
But I also want this person to carry on. So like, I don't want to see this person fight this person.
But
Like you want everyone to. I know it's going to have to happen at some point.
Yeah.
And that day will be amazing.
But I think with Misfits, what's good about that is back in the day before something like Misfits, and this is why they're smart by doing the 001, 003, and all this stuff, is because you know that there's going to be another one. You know, so back in the day, if there's a big event for a boxing event and someone loses who's not been boxing much before,
that's it. That's the end.
They
of
might
boxing.
be done. But I think with Misfits, it provides a platform that if you do 100%. Unfortunately lose, you can redeem yourself, and there'll be another chance. They'll give you a chance to go
look
against
at
someone
Temper.
else. Temper's going to have another chance. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, with Temper. Oh. I respect him for like, jumping in the ring at short notice.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Like I wish I had that chance, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like I wish. Like I really do. Like
I think it's understandable.
It's it's a big opportunity. Like and it'd be legendary to share the ring. With JJ, obviously, bro. Like. Yeah. He's I see him as like entertainment world and the music world, everything he does, he always does it 10 out of 10, and I respect that like highly so much. And like if I ever get a chance to share the ring with him, that'll be amazing.
For sure,
I feel like we put on a good show. Like I feel like press conference, all that, I think it'll be amazing.
Well, what you are the GOAT on? You are the GOAT with ring walks.
I was just about to say this.
Yeah.
Although I'm gonna be honest, I've always thought you have like the best ring walks. Pineda.
But that was only because he was
it's
mystery.
only because it's mystery.
Yeah. You wouldn't suit the mystery because we want to see. You've got enough weight behind your name to carry it from the get go.
Yeah.
He needs to be hidden for it to pop off. But
that moment was sick. It was very sick.
But yours was sick as well.
Yeah, the crowd was going crazy for Pineda. I'm not gonna lie. Like that was insane, dude. Like I didn't expect it at all. He had the whole mariachi band.
Yeah.
I can't compete with that.
Them. We were in the bar beforehand.
Oh, really?
And I saw 4 of the mariachi band just sat there.
Mad.
And I literally remember thinking to myself, like, so we had been told that he was fighting, and I didn't put 2 and 2 together. I literally was like, why is there a mariachi band? And then I see them there the Pineda's about to come out, and I'm like,
I'm very impressed that it wasn't leaked. I can't believe it actually.
Yeah,
because I know so many people knew, and also I saw so many people on Twitter kept saying, "I know who it is." I'm like, surely one of these guys who know is going to be the one who thinks like, I'll just whistleblow. I kind of get it out
they can
there.
say they know, but they don't.
No, but I think a lot of them did know because there were people fighting on the card. They're like, oh my god, I just like people like commentators, presenters. Oh my god, I know. It's like, all right then. But your ring walk was crazy. I also like the switch up in yours. I didn't expect that.
Oh, the switch up,
yeah.
I brought breakdancers out. It was
That was sick.
I think they were on a Sidemen video before. The breakdancers. That's what people were telling me. I have no idea.
They might have been.
They might have been.
We have a lot of people.
I'm not even sure, but they killed it though. They did their thing on the ring walk. It was cool, man. And the switch up to the future March Madness. Got me pumped. It was it was awesome, man. Honestly, I planned that for a little while.
How far ahead do you usually plan the ring walks? Are they kind of like early on in camp, or is it closer to the event?
Like ever since I did that first ring walk, because I did that when I was for banter. It was just
it's just different though. It's different,
but
man.
It went crazy.
Yeah.
Ever since everywhere I go, people are like, yo, what's your next ring walk?
Yeah,
so
man.
I gotta keep this going. So
it's a really like fine choice of songs though, because like B Dave walked out to is it B Dave? He walked out to Sweet Caroline. I don't think it hit as much as he hoped it would. Like everyone did sing along, but it was kind of like because he's American, isn't he?
Yeah.
So it was a bit weird.
That song's American, by the way.
It is American.
I know, but it's a very like English song. I know it's American, but it's like English people sing it
it's a very,
for England things.
Especially boxing as well.
So when an American's walking out with it, it felt a bit like, what's happening here? Like, should we sing along? Should we not? We also don't know who the mystery opponent is right now. Like, but your songs are always just like they're guilty pleasures of everyone.
Yeah,
because everyone loves all of them.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with the Backstreet Boys, bro.
That's what I mean. Everyone knew every word, but no one's gonna
cool
sit.
Because everybody was singing along with it. It was so like before it came out, like I hear it like just the crowd going singing along. Yo, energy's amazing. Like just being there, like when you walk out and you hear everybody singing along. Honestly, it's a crazy, unexplainable feeling.
Yeah,
like, it's like a drug times 100.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Going.
I don't think no drug could give you like the feeling, especially after like a war and you get your hand raised. Like I think that's another kind of drug. Like it's like. Wait, so what is it? It's like I don't know. It's kind of a weird way to say it, but like ejaculation times 1,000,000.
I'm about to start fighting, man.
I don't know. I think that's a way to describe the winning feeling. And like I feel like every man like really needs to have that feeling at least once in their life.
Well, I bet also at that point you're probably like knackered, after the fight, but it probably gives you another sense of energy. You get your hand raised, and the fighters always go to the corner. I'm thinking, wow, you're almost like passed out a minute ago. Now you're like,
you're slumped, and then as soon as your hand raised, you run, jump up the corners, jump to the other corner.
Yeah.
It's like,
we remember
was that energy?
Arms Corleone, he won. And then he struggled, right?
Yeah, he passed out, didn't he?
Yeah, and he won.
Yeah.
It's
He
mental.
got carried out on the stretcher.
Yeah.
He was too big for boxing.
Yeah, yeah.
Way too big.
Yeah.
That's the thing with bodyweight. If you have that many muscles, if you're too muscular, like it kind of like it fucks with your cardio.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's so much energy, right? That's what I heard. Because I remember when Joe Weller was like super ripped for JJ's fight, everyone's like, yeah, but it's just the more muscles you have, the more oxygen they need to be used. But I'm thinking, I don't care, man. He's ripped. And then JJ beat him. So
I think that was the early YouTube boxing meta was. Who's the most ripped? They're gonna win.
Yeah.
That was what everyone thought.
We still feel it now as well, because even with Salt Papi and Josh Brooklyn, that's what everyone thought. Like, how can this guy who's so ripped lose? But he did.
That was amazing.
Yeah,
That was that was like honestly like. I love Salt Papi, bro. Like, I didn't think he was gonna beat him like.
Yeah, and he was confident from round one.
Yeah.
Like, he was sourcing in the first 10 seconds of the fight, and usually people will try and just see a little bit. Like, can I be cocky?
Especially against such a big opponent.
That was a test for him.
Bro,
That was a big
he's
test
a
for him.
pro MMA fighter too. He's do professional MMA. Like he's not.
Bruckner.
Yeah, he's do professional MMA. He had amateur MMA fights and shit.
Mad.
Like he's not no regular dude putting on gloves for the first time. Like he could fight. You know what I mean?
I feel like everyone's coming through with these backstories of by the way, I have been fighting for 15 years.
Yeah.
Bruckner's been a fighter. Like he has YouTube videos of him fighting. Like there's so many amateur fights of him on YouTube fighting, like beating people up. Like this is what he does.
Yeah.
And
he's ripped though.
He is ripped.
he fought in the KSI Logan event. He fought a journeyman, like a professional journeyman. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he beat him. He won. Like, he was very confident. He was so confident. And I thought it was such a 50-50 fight, because I knew Josh was big and I know he's going to be strong.
Yeah.
I knew Salt Papi was way more skilled.
Yeah.
And I thought if Salt Papi was going to win, he was going to go to decision. Like, he was going to outbox him. But he was just so patient.
Yeah.
The way he did was like a professional, bro. Like, that's some Tank Davis shit, what he did. Like, he didn't throw no punches. And when it was time, sniped him. Like, it was just it was
amazing. Yeah.
Beautiful to see. I was my jaw dropped backstage. I was like, damn. I gave him his flowers. I'm like, bro, that was the most amazing thing I ever seen in my life, bro.
Yeah,
like,
he's definitely one that keeps proving people wrong as well. Everyone keeps doubting him and he keeps proving them wrong.
Who's Salt Papi?
Yeah, everyone just on the timeline, and everyone just keeps saying, he's not it. He just keeps beating everyone in his path.
I mean, I don't have Twitter, but I thought everyone just thought he was sick anyway.
No. So viewers do. I think the people who watch the fights know that, but I think the people who are involved don't keep giving him credit. And I want to see.
I know he was good, but Andy Worski, bro. I feel like my little brother will beat him up. Like, no disrespect to the kid. He just put him on gloves for the first time.
Yeah.
You put someone with gloves for the first time versus someone like Salt Papi who's been boxing since 10 years old.
Yeah.
Bro, it's not a fair matchup.
No,
it's not fair at all.
I mean,
but
there's
he did what he had to do, though. He did what he had to do.
There's always
damn, look at
so
that.
sick,
oh my
man.
God.
It's so sick.
There's always a few mismatches. I mean, Josh Bruckner's last fight was Chase Demore.
Yeah.
That fight wasn't. That wasn't a fair fight either.
Yeah, it wasn't a fair fight, but Chase Demore was also 50 pounds on him. You know what I mean? That's huge difference. That's a big difference. That's why in the beginning he gave him some trouble, but skillfully wise, it was Chase Demore was he was not.
He threw punches with his eyes closed.
Yeah, he wasn't really trained like that. I think he trained for a month or something like that. Not seriously. I don't think he has real training.
Yeah.
But I think now he's training seriously. But
nice.
People don't understand boxing ain't no joke. You need if you're gonna take it if you're gonna go in the ring you need to take some proper training. You need to get a coach.
That's the more it's getting from the days where. The first fight, the KSI Joe Weller, that fight, they were I'd say they're the only two on the card that really trained. And I think even that, their camp was probably 3 weeks, 2 weeks, if that.
Yeah.
And the undercard was all, half the fights were literally, we'll turn up on the night and just see who can win.
Right.
And the more and more events have gone on, the first fight of the night is two really good fighters. Everyone on the card the other night was a proper fight.
Yeah. You're right. It was. Would y'all say it's probably one of the best Misfits events to produce, or what would y'all think? I don't know. From your perspective, I like
this one.
Yeah. I want to know from your guys' perspective.
I'm trying to think what other ones. The The one you went to.
Austin was sick.
The Austin one was
so good
sick.
because I went into it no disrespect to any of the fighters. I'm thinking there's JJ's not fighting, right? And usually for me as a friend of JJ, I'm thinking usually that's why I go.
Yeah.
If he wasn't headlining a lot of these, I probably wouldn't go. But I went to that one and I was like, actually, I had such a sick time and I was surprised how much I enjoyed that. But I think that Misfits have credit to them. Like the undercard is so good. Like maybe even more than JJ fighting. That's why I enjoyed the undercard.
This one was up there. I'd say this was probably equal with that one.
Yeah, and 7 o'clock, bang, first fight, the stadium's full.
Yeah.
Completely full.
Bro, in regular boxing shows you don't see that.
Never, man. Never.
Everybody pops out for the main event. No one comes out for like the undercards and stuff like that. Like even like with KSI Logan, like I don't think much everybody popped out until like everybody was in the backstage room and they came out when KSI Logan was fighting. You know what I mean? Like no one cared about the undercard at all.
Or was it Deji and Jake the first time? Right? That was when they
That was when they fought the head guard, I think. They fought in head guard.
Yeah.
That was in Manchester, right?
Yeah.
I didn't pop out to that one, but I was in the second one. But
yeah.
Manchester one, I don't know how it was. How was that one?
That was the first one, right? The draw.
Yeah, the first one, yeah.
Yeah.
That was nuts still. That was really nuts. Because it was also like the first big event.
Yeah, it was a good event. I remember watching that live. It was a good event. And I was like, damn, that was the rise of Jake Paul. Jake Paul got his first dub from there.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to see where he took, boxing to, like.
Yeah, he needs respect, man. I know, like, we're very, like, from on here, our point of view, we're very KSI orientated, but Jake needs credit for, like, keeping boxing going, man.
We're KSI orientated in terms of he's our friend.
Yeah.
But, like, no one can sit here and say Jake hasn't
of course,
like,
yeah.
smashed it with boxing.
I just know it's always like fuck Jake Paul, when in reality, like I don't think Misfits would even exist without Jake doing what he did in the interim between KSI Logan Paul and now. Because even now, even the whole even JJ's narrative and pushing his side of Misfits is to get to Jake Paul.
Yeah.
So like, even when Jake Paul's not fighting, he's still there.
Yeah.
So it's like he's got to have some respect, and he put some good shows on, man. His knockouts have been crazy.
Yeah.
I did a video where I was reacting to the top 10 YouTuber knockouts, and he was in them, like probably all of them, like top 3.
Yeah, I remember watching I watched every single one of his fights. Like everything, like he always puts on a spectacle. Like he always performs, and he knows how to promote. Like he knows how to draw everybody. Like even though a lot of people hate him because the way he markets the shit he does.
Yeah.
But that's his way of drawing, getting people to draw him. Like Floyd Mayweather, like a lot of people hated him too.
Yep.
And everyone wanted to see him lose. That's why.
Exactly. That's why they're watching it, right?
That's why people are buying the pay-per-view though.
Yeah,
but that's what
sure.
Jake Paul too. But the day Jake Paul loses a fight, I feel like that's gonna take a toll on him mentally. But I think that's his drive though. Like he knows that so many people are preying on his downfall and want to see him lose.
Yeah.
That's why he's going so hard.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm so excited. Like the day him and KSI, the day they fight, bro.
It's gonna be huge. Man.
That's gonna be one of the biggest pay-per-view events ever. I think that's gonna be bigger than like probably like Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. Like these guys are like two huge social media stars. Like, this is on like this is legendary shit right here. Like, cause it's like two social media stars who take boxing seriously. You know what I mean? Like going through the rankings. You know what I mean? Like Logan Paul and KSI, like it was like two novices. But now these guys
too early.
it's too early. But now these guys are getting serious. These guys are getting knockouts. Like Jake Paul just beat Anderson Silva. That's not no joke. Anderson, I know he was old and stuff, but just last year Anderson Silva just beat a world champion in Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. You know what I mean? Like, that's impressive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Jake Paul beats him and knocks him down in the 8th round. So, and KSI, we did temper on Saturday night. Like, bro, like, I'm not gonna lie, after Misfits won, like, I wasn't too impressed with his performance. Like, I thought I'll give him like a B. Because, like, like, he didn't cut off the ring at points. Like, it looked kind of like, he didn't look all that. Like, I know he had skill and stuff, but I feel like his IQ wasn't there. But, like, in this fight on Saturday night, where he did the temper in one round, like I was saying on Twitter, I'm like, I don't think he was gonna beat him faster than I did. And I was hoping, I was like, you know what? If KSI didn't beat him as fast as if it went to 3 rounds with him, I would have been the first one to tweet. Like, you know that would have made my stock go up. You know, at least.
Of course.
But yo, man, he came out, he put the pressure on him early, and he leaped in, like he just leaped his speed, power. He just came with the right hand and left hook, bang, bro.
Well, have you seen the clip of MVP doing the same thing? There's like a clip where it's identical. They both do that on the same punch.
Yeah,
bro,
it's really nice to see.
So sick, honestly. That was so sick. Like that, I think KSI never got a knockout like that, right?
Yeah.
So like, I know right there it is.
Unreal. Man.
The thing is though, like the Swarms Pineda ones, I know it didn't look great. I'll agree with you. Like it's a bit peak that he's fighting 2 people that aren't that good and he didn't get a full on like knockout. Yeah. But it's quite hard to fight someone that runs away.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean.
But at the same time, when someone's running away, you got to cut off the ring. You know what I'm saying? You got to take your time. You know what I mean? But like, I guess it's ring rust. I'll say.
But then the fact that Swarms came back, won, Pineda came back and won.
Yeah,
that's like a 6. Like, that's a very good thing for KSI in
Yeah.
terms of
That makes his stock go up even more. Honestly.
Yeah.
That's like it just made him look way better.
like, he's bullying him there.
Oh,
Wow, you know what? He does look different though. Like JJ, looking back,
Yeah, I mean, he was still throwing
he's
like.
leveled up a lot, man.
hey.
So, do you think? 2 questions about JJ Jake. One, do you think it matters in terms of like the one who loses? Does it really affect a lot? Because like we all said it would for Logan KSI, but I mean, look, they're both like.
I think it depends on how they lose. Like, I think
If they get slept.
Yeah,
then
if they get
it's a bit-
slept, bro. Oh my god, that's gonna follow you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
That's gonna be every time you tweet, it's gonna be under your tweets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like forever, for a very long time. Look at Logan Paul, like the 59, 58. Like that's still. I still see those tweets. Like when they show the numbers. Remember he was doing the math in the press conference. I think he's like 55. Or he was just saying numbers, and then they do the I forgot when they're doing the scorecard. And they're saying the numbers like that. It's like a meme. The memes is still after like they still clown Logan Paul for it.
My favorite part is when JJ and Logan got together to do Prime. Logan goes over to JJ's house and they're just walking around, you know, getting Prime bottles and stuff. And JJ has that scorecard framed in his house, and Logan's like, "Bro, what's this? Why
like,
is this here?"
you just keep this out, like whatever.
just turn it around, you know, hide it. But I actually personally don't. I think whatever happens with JJ and Jake, there'll be another rematch.
Unless it's like,
that'll be good money.
unless it's like brutal though. Like if it's so one-sided,
But then the other person will just go the ego, but they're like, well, you know,
I'll happily.
I'm gonna come back.
yeah.
I'm gonna come back. You know,
I think it would be a dog fight though, because I know KSI's a dog. Like he likes to dog it out, and Jake Paul he's a little more technical, but he's also a dog too. So like, it'll be a good fight. Like with Logan Paul, like it was a close fight.
yeah.
It was very close, split decision, and he got clowned for it. So imagine if one of them loses badly.
Yeah.
He got clowned for a split decision loss. Imagine getting knocked out.
And they KSI and Jake Paul hate each other more than KSI and Logan Paul hate each other when they fought.
Yeah, 100%.
So that hurts. That's gonna hurt on a different level.
Yeah.
So my second question is, honest opinion, who do you think wins?
Between JJ and Jake Paul.
Yeah,
She.
you can be honest.
Yeah, I'll be honest. The thing is, I feel like KSI's JJ's not at his best right now.
Okay.
He's getting better. He got from his last fight to now, he got way better.
Yeah.
So like, I wouldn't want to say like I can't say until I see him again. Like he fights again, like against like I think if he fights Fournier or if he fights someone like me, you know, you know what I mean. Then we can see what's up. But honestly, he got way. Like, I was really impressed what he did Saturday night, and I could tell like when he puts his effort into something, he goes like 500% into something. So like, I know by the next time he fights, he's gonna be way better.
Yeah.
So like, and he's like his the way he's been improving is very impressive to me, honestly. So like, when they do fight, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, Jake Paul has a better resume.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He has a way better resume. Like he beat Tyron Woodley. That's not no joke. That's a UFC world champion right there.
Yeah.
You know, like the fact that he knocked him out like that was very impressive.
But he fought him twice,
He beat
right?
him twice, yeah.
Because I think the first fight didn't like Tyron Woodley almost beat him.
No, he almost knocked him down. I think.
Yeah.
He didn't knock him down, but like he fell against the ropes.
Yeah.
But when
I felt like that always
Yeah.
gets ignored quite a lot. It's always the second fight that gets brought up.
Yeah, he got. Thing is, when a fighter gets saved by the ropes like that from falling down, that should be ruled as a knockdown.
Yeah.
in like boxing rules, but I don't think they counted that as a knockdown.
Okay.
Right there, that's what. Right there, that's what.
Yeah.
That picture, I see so many pictures of people like popping out Tyron Woodley. They put KSI. I mean, like it's so funny.
I've seen that middle one so many times where it's him like fully leaning that one. I've seen that so many times.
Social media is a tough place, man. You
Yeah.
get clowned so easily.
Twitter's crazy.
Yeah, Twitter is crazy.
Twitter is crazy. So like their feud is so like I'm so invested into. I feel like everybody is so invested in it. And like, but the day like one of them lose, it's gonna really. It's not gonna hurt social media wise. It's gonna hurt like.
Yeah, no, it will.
Because
Yeah,
they really hate each other.
Yeah.
These guys don't like each other. Their teams hate each other. Like
Yeah.
their managers hate each other. Like these guys don't like each other.
That's why it's so funny seeing Logan with Jake now, because they were watching the fight together. And obviously, Logan's business partner now is JJ.
Yeah.
He's like laughing, cheering him on, and Jake's just sat there fuming. But so you're saying right now you think Jake would win, but in the future JJ's got a chance.
No, I definitely think JJ has a chance.
Yeah,
100%. Like I know he's not at his best yet. I think he's gonna by the end of this year he's gonna be a whole different fighter.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta see what he does next. and then I could probably judge better. But as of right now, Jake Paul, he definitely has the better resume, and he has the way more rounds under his belt. Like that experience, like it really, it's like it helps out a lot. You know.
Did you see it was rumored actually today that Jake Paul and Tommy Fury have signed the contract?
Oh, I saw that today.
Apparently,
February 25. I think it's in
I
the
still
Middle
don't
East.
believe it though.
Yeah, you don't
I believe it when I physically see them.
Tommy keeps pulling out, right? Or he can't travel to the US. All this sort of stuff.
There'll be an excuse of some sort that stops it.
You know what it is with. I think Tommy Fury, he can't handle the pressure.
Yeah.
He can't handle that pressure. He has the Fury name, and if he loses to a YouTuber, like
it will crush him.
Yeah, it will kill him. It will kill him. And his dad, you see how his pops don't play around.
Yeah, the bit where he took a shot.
Disown him. His pops would probably disown him, kick him out. Like never probably never see him on Christmas.
You lost to Jake Paul. Yeah,
because they hate Jake Paul too.
Yeah,
Jake Paul makes a lot of people hate him. It's so funny, bro. Like as a viewer, it's so entertaining to me. But like you know, like
that's a big fight. It's a big fight, right?
Yeah, man. Like that at the Mayweather fight, remember when he was talking shit about Tommy Fury during the fight?
Yeah, his dad takes his shirt off and walks over and he's like,
that was like the best thing I've ever seen.
That bit.
That was.
He's like, come here, you tosser.
That was the best thing that came out of the Mayweather event. Honestly, that was the best thing.
He's like getting to the ring and then.
But that Tommy Fury fight, by the way, it was the worst thing I've ever watched in my life.
Yeah, after that fight, I mean, realized Jake Paul's gonna smoke him. He don't got the dog in him. Tommy Fury he's skilled. Don't get me wrong. He got the skills and shit, but like. I feel like Jake Paul is just a dog. Like he don't care. You know, he don't care. Like he's gonna go in and he's gonna swing to kill, bro. You know what I mean? And Tommy Fury is more of a pretty boxer. Like he got the skills. He's gonna move on his feet and shit. But like I think Jake's gonna hurt him. Yeah. And if the fight does go through, I got Jake Paul winning.
Yeah,
I'd agree with that.
Yeah, I'd like.
Well, for you, I want to know who do you like? Who's on your hit list?
On my hit list?
Yeah, in terms of like people to fight. If you could choose your next 5 opponents.
5 opponents, shit. As of right now, I kind of want to drop down. So like I've been trying to make 175. It's really hard for me. So I'm gonna go down to 160. I'm gonna eliminate everybody at 160. Like I think there's gonna be a Misfits belt at 160.
So who's around that weight?
Who's that?
Because again,
pounds. I think Jay Swingler's fighting for that belt now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He's fighting for that belt 160. So I think he's the best one there. So if he's gonna have that belt, like I'm gonna have to go for it. You know what I mean? Like I want to be the champ at 160. So whoever's at 160, I'm gonna come for it, and I'm gonna take over that division. And after that, I'm gonna go for the big names who are bigger. Like if there's no competition in me down there, I'm gonna have to go back up again, and I'm gonna have to fight the biggest names. Like obviously, I hope I could get that JJ fight one day. Hopefully, JJ. You know, like Salt Papi, that'll be sick. I told him that's my boy. I told him straight up, yo, but one day we're gonna have to do it, man, for the for the fans. We have to. Like I told him straight up. He said the same thing. Like, but we know, like that's my boy. I have so much love for him. Yeah. And we both have a mutual respect, but end of the day, it's gonna have to happen one day. It's gonna have to happen.
I feel like Misfits, we're gonna see a lot of people we're close to fight each other. It's gonna happen at some point. You know, like for example, I'm not saying JJ and Give, but that type of thing happen. You know, Deji and Give, you know, something like that.
I don't think they're gonna fight Disney and Give, right?
No, but I'm saying like if the people close to us.
Yeah, there's gonna be 2 people that are everyone's friends with. Yeah.
Give though, but Give, man, he the only reason I want to be on my list is like when my last performance, it's always the top comment. Oh, Slim can't beat Gibb. Like I'm always getting compared to him, bro. It's like shit. Like if y'all gonna keep comparing me to him, like
gotta fight him.
We gotta make it happen. I just want to prove it. Like I just want to be able to prove myself, you know. So he's a major person on my hit list. Like. You know what I mean? Like I have to. You know what I mean? Because his name is tied with my name. So we just gotta get down to business with that. King Kenny, that's another big one as well in the future. And
so is Kenny's in the 175?
I think he'd be fighting at 180, but I think he's in
180, man.
I think him and Southpaw are probably gonna fight in the future, like at 175.
Wow, fucking hell.
That'd be a good
fight.
That'd be a really good one.
Man.
But Kenny's good, man. He's good.
He
really improved. He impressed me in Misfits 3. Like
very good. Yeah.
I didn't think he was gonna beat DK Money like that because DK Money's a big boy, you know, and he could punch. But Kenny was just way more like.
That was a big win for Kenny as well, because I think for his confidence as well, because he had 2 really tough decisions, right? And a lot of controversy on social media. So for him to win, that was big.
Well, he got given both wins, right? First 2 fights where he got given the win both times, and both times everyone said he lost.
He should have.
Yeah. But I mean,
it's you weigh, Simon.
Me?
Yeah.
82 kg.
You got 82
I don't know that. I don't know pounds.
What's 82 kg in pounds?
It's literally like 172.
Let's not get me involved.
180. 180.
180.
You can drop down 160.
I could definitely drop down. This is me. That's my heaviest.
Wow.
Mad.
72 kg. Yeah, that's why I should be fighting. When I fought Fujitsu, I was 72 kg, and Fujitsu was 82 kg.
Wow, fuck.
So that's what was like. I swear, I'm not even joking, bro. Like you can see the weigh-in. Like I was
mad.
You know what I mean? That's my natural weight. That's 72 kg. I mean, I'm trying, bro. I can't. What's 169? Can you do that math? 169 in kg.
That's almost one.
Try by 2.2. You could probably.
Oh, like 73, 74.
Not in the speed.
Yeah.
76.
Nice.
76 kg. You know, I'm fighting guys like probably like 81, 82.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, it's hard. It's difficult. That weight difference to me, bro. I swear after Tom Zanetti, but I've been hitting him so much with right hands. My wrist was hurting.
Really?
My wrist was hurting. I swear to God, like it was hurting from like. He has a big stone head.
Yeah.
It's like
doesn't give up, man.
Iron,
Just a
you know
presence.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So like,
you're speaking of you and Stop Papi. You, I saw a video of you guys dancing in Leicester Square, London.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you've been hanging out.
Yeah, I was with him last night. We was chilling. He's a cool. I have mad love for him. Honestly, we just catching a vibe yesterday, man. We was in Leicester Square, London. I just tweeted. I was like, "Yo, who's down for collabs?" He hit me up right away.
Nice.
I told him to pull up. He pulled up right away, and then
Mad.
we just went around Leicester Square. We made a couple of TikToks. We did a couple of YouTube videos.
Mm-hmm.
We gave our opinions on like, and our YouTube. I did a YouTube video with him. Our top 5 YouTuber pound for pound.
Nice.
So I'm gonna drop that soon on my channel. But like
sick.
his opinion, we both. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't agree with his opinions. He didn't agree with my opinions.
That's good
but, like,
though, right? It's
you know, it's all it's all love at the end of the day. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I was just about to ask who's your top 5 boxers, but
We'll wait.
yeah, we'll save that for your video then.
Check out his channel for sure.
Definitely, yeah. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Y'all see it definitely.
How do you find London? Sorry, how do you find London in general? Hanging out here, do you like it?
Honestly, I love London, man.
Yeah?
I feel like the people out here are way cooler, man.
Really?
Like, cause you guys, the reason why I love like the British people is y'all support each other so much.
Yeah.
Like you guys back each other heavily. You know, like in America, it's not like that. It's like everybody got their own little sections and stuff. You
The
know?
community in the UK is crazy as well. They'll go to the end of the earth to just fight for you. Whereas I feel like in America, I'm not sure if if it's the creators themselves that have that mentality. In America, it feels like people turn on each other a lot more. Whereas like here, we've all been friends forever, and it's like we would never do that. Loyalty is big here, but in America, I see people just switching up on people like that.
Yeah, the creator space over here, like you guys are all like so cool, man. Like in LA, it's not like that. I feel like these guys are like everybody's like, oh, I got this much followers. Oh, I'm this, I'm that. You know what I mean? Everybody thinks they're a hot shot type shit, you know?
Yeah, it's normally within the first like 3 or 4 questions is how many followers do you have?
Yeah.
And it's
you
like,
guys agree,
does
right?
that matter? Like, does it matter how many followers I have?
Yeah, no, we agree for sure.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Imagine that, like, hey man, how many followers you got?
Yeah.
Oh, 10K. Well, I don't want to talk to you. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But also, I feel like I don't know. America's just so many more people in America, right?
Yeah, I
Feels
also
that
think
way.
that's why, as much as it's bad that they do sometimes just straight away go, how many followers do you have? That's also part of the reason why certain people get further. If you know what I mean? Like, the UK community, as strong as it is so much smaller.
It is, yeah.
I know there's less people, but it's because people would like, I want to say more genuine.
I agree.
than,
Yeah.
Like, most LA.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. But I like that, man. I like that genuine because I'm from New York, and that's where we are. Like, we're just real. Like, you know what I mean? I'm real, like the way I am. Like, where everybody. Like, if I feel a certain way towards someone, I'm straight up about it. You know, like a lot of I don't know. Like, I just don't like those kind of like that weird energy, man. You know what I mean? So like that's why I really like the UK. I feel like it's like my second home, man. You know, like I get so much love out here too. So I love it. Like that's why I extended my stay too. I was supposed to leave Sunday.
Yeah.
I wanted to stay out here for a little bit longer.
Nice.
Chill, you know.
Yeah, that's sick, man.
But
We were talking about making that video, top 5 boxes. Are you like, what's your plan with YouTube? Is it kind of just like a side thing? Is it your main thing? Is it boxing and then you kind of do YouTube just for fun, or is it like YouTube first, boxing second?
So one thing, like I like seeing what JJ does because he never forgets his YouTube channel. That's one thing I've been doing. I train so hard, so I don't really have time to post like that. So I just post a lot about like the YouTube boxing content, but I try to do my own content on the side. I haven't really got a chance, but I'm gonna try to do like like my own content, like vlogs and stuff. I've been focusing mostly on Instagram and like TikTok kind of things, but like. I've been slacking a little on YouTube, but like I'm gonna try to jump more back on it. But like most of my stuff is like YouTube boxing content, as you can see.
Yeah.
Like I really like barely post like that. Like last month I think I posted like 2-3 videos. That's it.
Yeah.
I made a whole documentary on the Ryan Taylor thing.
Nice.
It was like literally a whole movie of everything that happened. Like I think that was like one of the best contents I produced.
Sick, man.
The eye for an eye video. Yeah, that was insane. It's like a Netflix documentary style. Like literally like. the kid that helped directed that for me, like he did an amazing job, honestly.
Yeah, sick man.
Yeah, literally everything's. Like,
Can you give like a very quick summary of what happened with that, the Ryan Taylor?
Oh man, a quick summary. So basically, whatever, he laughed at me for the Fuji 2 fight. Oh, Slim, you can't fight. Yada yada yada. That was a joke. So I was like, you know what? I want to fight him. Kingpin hit me up. They said they want who want to fight. I'm like, yo, me and Ryan Taylor, because me and him have been talking shit to each other for a while, like in DMs and stuff. So I was like, me fight Ryan Taylor. So yada yada. They set it up as like a surprise guest event, whatever. So they fly me out to London. It was a month before the fight. You know what I mean? So they want to do a press conference a month before the fight. I pull up to the event. We do a press conference. And bro, like this is when I was like on the bad, like I was a villain, cause like, you know, like the UK fans hated me because I was talking shit to Gibb, I was talking shit to Deji. UK fans hated me.
Yeah.
So like I pull up to the press conference. It was a live press conference, and there's all these kids. They're cursing me out. They call me wanker, wanker, wanker.
Yeah.
And every time I try to speak on the mic, like they were just booing me, screaming at me.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the crowd. There's little kids going like this. Fuck you. Fuck you. And they're pulling their ears, making fun of my ears. They're going like this, making faces and shit. Bro, like when I'm live on stage, I couldn't believe it. Like I'm trying to talk, I couldn't talk.
Yeah.
And after that, Ryan, he was getting so hyped, he was getting amped because he felt like it was his fans. But it's just the fans just hated me. That's what it was.
Okay, yeah.
You know, so I ended up I got up on the stage. I just violated Ryan. I'm like, yo, do you remember how we met? You was cleaning my shoes at SneakerCon. That's how we met. It was an event called SneakerCon in America, and that's why I met Ryan, because I was a YouTuber at the time. They used to invite me as YouTuber, and all these other YouTubers go and play basketball. You know, like the way you guys play like soccer with each other.
I think I've been to one.
Yeah, a SneakerCon event.
Yeah, I saw.
They probably had one in London, right? I think.
No, I went to one in Anaheim.
Anaheim. Yeah, they have in California.
Chris London was. Yeah.
Yeah. He be going there. That's why Chris London used to go. Chris Cash Nasty, DDG. I met DDG there. Like it's back DDG before he blew up. But Ryan Taylor, he was there, and he used to be at the Crepitep booth, and he used to clean shoes at that booth. I was cool with him. I used to put him on my vlog. I have a vlog with him. Like I put him on my vlog. He's like, yo, I'm cleaning these Yeezys. I'm put them in ketchup, and I'm cleaning with the shoes. Like he used to do content like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like nothing wrong with that. Like I used to show him love. I used to post him. He used to be like one of those clout guys. Like, you know what I mean? Like come to you, do anything for a shout out. But I show him love. Like I was nice to him. But then the fact that he switched up on me, I'm like, I bet. Like, bro, remember his place, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was so nice to you when you were coming up. You're gonna try to like switch up on me like that. So I violated him on stage. I said that to him. His whole face dropped. And I feel like, bro, like he got humiliated.
Yeah.
And then after that, I go back to my hotel lobby, and I bump into him. The Kingpin put us in the same hotel.
Yeah.
Bro, I was telling them, I was yo, we got some serious beef.
Yeah.
Like why would y'all put us in the same hotel? We was in the same hotel, and he was with his Bellator MMA fighter friend, and then his MMA fighter friend initiated the whole thing by he goes up behind me, he grabs me, he starts picking me up, trying to slam me.
No way.
And I'm confused. I'm like, what's going on? Like I didn't do nothing, even though he's picking me up trying to slam me. I started walking away, and then Ryan gets amped up. He's like, yeah. He goes up to my face, and I'm like, yo, I'm looking at his face. I'm like, I'm trying to avoid. I'm not even looking at his eyes. I'm like avoiding him, and he just pushed me mad hard, and I fall. I flew and I fell to the ground, and it's on video. Yeah. It's on YouTube. You can see it too. A little before that, like that's when I explained the whole story. But a little before that, when he pushed me, I flew and I fell to the ground. And after that, I got back up, and like I didn't do nothing. I threw a little feint actually.
Yeah.
I got up. I just went like that. Like I didn't fight. I did it to and he flinched after I fainted. And after that, I didn't want to do nothing. I'm like, you know what? The altercation is done.
Yeah.
After that, he charged forward at me. After I didn't do nothing. All I did was fainted. Like after he pushed me to the ground, like people get up and throw a punch. I didn't throw no punch after that.
Yeah.
He charged forward and he threw a kick at me and he grabbed me in a headlock.
Mad.
And that's when I realized, I'm like, yo, this is real. Like he's really trying to he's trying to fight right now.
Yeah.
And I started punching him in the headlock position. I caught him once in the eye. He got a black eye. And then his boy, the pro MMA fighter, he grabbed my arm and put it behind my back. Like you can see on video, like he tied it behind my back, and that's when he caught me in the eye. He punched me so hard in my eyeball. Like I felt my eyeball like go inside my eye socket. Like, that was like the hardest I've ever been punched. Like because I couldn't defend myself. My hand was like this.
Yeah.
And he punched me right in my eyeball. My left eye went like all the way back in my eye socket, and I fell on the ground. And I was like, I couldn't see for like 3 minutes. I couldn't see shit out of my left eye. And my left eye just swelled up crazy. It was like damaged for like a month. Like it was really, really fucked up. Like inside, it was all red and stuff, you know. And I had to pull out from the fight. I couldn't fight. My dad said I couldn't fight, and I was just bummed out. I'm like, damn, 'cause I was so excited. Like it was just gonna be so long to get another fight.
Yeah.
I was so excited to fight.
Yeah.
And then that happened, and I was just bummed out. And then ever since that's when when I posted the story on YouTube, like everybody switched up. Like, that's when everybody started supporting me. And then I think you guys spoke about it on the podcast, and everybody started supporting me. Like I was actually surprised, and I appreciated all the love. And then like I was so like sad about everything, but I kind of always believed in God's plan. I was like, you know what, I know God has a better plan for me, because one door closes, another one opens.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, I get the call from Mams Taylor. He's like, yo, Blueface is not fighting. Are you down to fight Temper? And this is 2 weeks. And I was thinking about it. I'm like, yo, damn, Temper is not an easy fight. It's I wasn't training. I wasn't doing nothing. I'm like, yo, should I? But it's an opportunity of a lifetime. And I told my coach, I'm like, yo, I should take this. Like, it's like, I know I could do it. You know what I mean? And I took the fight, and all history from there. Since that, it just changed my life from there. It's unbelievable, honestly. Like, it's crazy. Like, the fact that where I'm at right now, just thinking about how everything happened last year, is like there's no way. I didn't plan it. Like, no one planned. Like, yo, that's why I believe in God. Like, honestly, I really do. Because like, I did not plan that, everything that happened last year. Like, it was like a genius planned everything for me. It's a genius plan. Like, anybody can plan, but like, God's the best of all planners. And yeah, that's a Sneak Con vlog with me and Ryan Taylor. What is that? What year is that? Like 2016? What is that? 6 years ago, 2016. Crazy.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, JJ filmed a video with him where he taught him how
BMX.
Ryan taught him how to like ride a BMX or something, and it was weird because it was like that was so long ago, and then he kind of we didn't hear about him, and then he came back and he's boxing. And it was just like this different person kind of thing.
Yeah, super different person. Like he tried. I think he tried to do the whole roadman thing. I'm like, bro, like, come on, like, you don't gotta pretend to be someone you're not. You know what I mean? You don't like. I mean, everything's cool. See me and him. He shows me respect now. After the fight, we had a fight. As a man, I went to get that fight. Yeah. What he did to me. Like, when I told him I want to fight again, my parents would tell me, don't do it. Like, you don't have to fight him. You know what I mean? Like, why are you gonna waste time? Like, you're already on a high level right now. After we beat Temper, like, what you did was like, why are you gonna give him an opportunity? And I was like, like, as a man, I have to give him. I have to. Like, after what he did to me, I can't just think it. But like, his name's gonna be tied with me forever. Like, as a dude that beat me up, because people really think he could beat me up. Like, bro, he can't beat me up. Like, if I really try, if I wasn't fighting back then. Yeah. This time I'm gonna be fighting back, and I'm gonna fight him 1-on-1 with no help. And I'm gonna see what he can do to me when he's fighting back. And we saw what he couldn't do nothing. Basically, he had a heart. He tried his best, but skillfully wise, he couldn't do nothing. And we saw his face at the end of the fight. You know what I mean? Like, blood was everywhere. It was everywhere. I remember seeing your face. Your face was like in complete shock.
And it was the one bit where I think you went down at one point, right? Like, you may have got pushed down or something.
Yeah, it was pushed down.
And
it was
but he like spat his blood on your back.
Yeah.
And that bit, I was like, bro, what is that? This ain't influencer boxing, bro. This ain't like, what is this? This is a sick film. This is.
Yeah. He was snorting. He was like sniffling. Like I think he sneezed and like a bunch of blood came out.
Yeah.
It was.
That's what I mean. Now that was past the point of just like, this is boxing. That was some psycho move, but
even after that fight, like a regular person would laugh, clown, like, yeah, like it's 1-on-1. We had some serious beef during that whole build up, and everybody else would laugh at him, like, yo, look what I did to you, But after that fight, I shook his hand and I forgave him. That's what I did, like, as a real man.
That's good. Yeah.
You know what I mean? As a real man, that's what I did. I shook his hand, I forgave him, because I kind of wanted to like I put my ego to the side, and I kind of wanted to be like a little like influence on the kids, like, because you don't have to solve like everything with like gun, knife, crime. No.
Yeah,
you solve it like a man, 1-on-1, gloves on.
I think you have to have some sort of respect for anyone, even if you hate them. Before, as soon as you're in a ring with them, it's like, like that's what I'm interested to see. Sorry to go back to it, but like JJ versus Jake, for example.
Yeah,
are they gonna be like, once they fought, they have to have some respect for each other. They have to be like, you know what, fair enough. That was Jay Swingler fight. Yeah, but
I don't know if they would do it, but like, I mean, KSI and Logan, they were beefing hard too, and they ended up doing it. But I feel like it took them a couple of years to become cool.
Yeah,
but me, I feel like every person I fought, like after Fuzi, me and Fuzi had beef, we squashed it. NNA squashed it. Every time I was having beef with him, but with Temper, I didn't really have beef. It was competition. With Ryan, I squashed it. Tom's and Eddie, this whole week, I was going at it. I mean, but like, I'm also, after the Ryan Taylor thing, mentally, I was prepared for anything. Like I feel like nothing could fuck with my mental. Like, anything he says, anything he does in the build up. Like, you saw Tom's and Eddie, what he did to me in the build up. He put his forehead to me. Yeah. I was just smiling at him. Like, yo, nothing could get to me at this point. Like, I feel like I've been through it all. after Ryan Taylor, there's no beef that could be realer than that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was prepared for it all. And then whatever, I got the dub, and then I got invited to an Afties. I pull up to the Afties, and it was hosted by Tom's and Nettie. And it was his whole squad there. But he was super cool, man. He was so
So
nice.
that must have looked like you were just going there to rub it in. Like.
Yeah, no, he honestly, he's a good guy, man. He's a gentleman. He's a proper gentleman, and he has a lot of people that love him. Like he's a really good guy, man. And he showed me so much love, and we were dancing together right here.
I've seen that clip.
Like after beating each other up for 4 rounds, we danced together at midnight. It was cool to see, man. It was like fight of the night.
That's sick.
It was cool, man. But
So going back to like YouTube and stuff, how come you started YouTube in the first place? Because you were pre-med, right?
yeah.
How
Oh man.
how did that happen?
Yeah, you know this. I used to watch a lot of YouTube videos. I was watching more YouTube than like TV shows and stuff. You know.
Do you remember who you were watching?
Yeah, I was in the OG era of YouTube, man. But the one person who really like got me into like I started off trying to make skits, and the reason why I tried to make YouTube skits was because of Ryan Higa.
My guy.
Yeah, he was the
My
guy.
That was literally the first person I watched.
I used to I
Apart from
loved
JJ.
him, dude. Like I used to literally love. Like he's one of the OGs, like one of the first people. I used to like keep up with him all the time. I watched him through everything, man. You know, it's like I used to try to be like him, like making YouTube skits.
That's literally why.
Yeah, and then
Same.
and then the vlog era came.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I met my boy Adam. He was doing daily vlogs, and he was getting successful at it. And he kind of convinced me. He's like, "Yo, do daily vlogs too." Yada yada. I jumped on the daily vlogs, and that's when I started getting successful because I got to show my personality. Because skits was kind of hard. Like if you don't have a production team behind you, it's so hard.
Yeah.
So like I used to do like these like low budget skits. Like,
Yeah.
it's not gonna really go anywhere if you don't have like the production. So.
You have the idea, but you can't like execute it the way you want it to look. You know.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
annoying.
So like I used to watch like Smosh too, like Smosh.
Yeah.
Smosh was big back then. So and then it was like a bunch of people who used to make skits, and then the vlog era came, and then I jumped into daily vlogs, and I should just do daily vlogs, and I got popping off daily vlogs. Me and Adam used to chill every single day, just do crazy videos, and then I jumped into pranks, YouTube pranks,
Yeah.
and then
It was a pretty famous one.
Yeah.
Pretty famous one with Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Well, there's a famous video.
Which video?
The Delta.
That was not a prank.
No, as in that was a famous video.
Oh, that was super.
Yeah.
That was like the top 10 most viewed, like videos on Twitter. Like on Twitter, like it was hit every news station and everything.
Yeah.
At that time, me and Adam, we just finished a tour all over Australia. We went to Sydney, Melbourne. We were doing like these little shows. I used to do stand up comedy in shows.
Okay.
I do like
Nice.
these little small venues, like 500 people, like 500 to 1,000 people. Like in the UK, we used to have the most fans though. Like we have like thousands of people pull up to our shows.
Mad.
We did London, Birmingham, Manchester, Bradford. We did Glasgow. We used to do
Sick.
show like it was
That's
dope.
big
That's
though.
why like
Big.
I have that kind of like stage presence, like being on stage.
Mhm.
Like I was so used to it because that's all we used to do. And but we're in London, and we're in the plane, and oh man, this is years ago. People they try to switch it up on us, trying to say we're doing a prank, but we
Yeah.
didn't even have
That's
like
how it was always reported.
We didn't have our digital camera. Thing is, we're famous pranksters.
Yeah.
But we didn't have our digital cameras on us and stuff. That video was filmed on an iPhone. You get me? So like
Yeah.
they switched it up on us. You know what I mean? Like maybe we were being loud. I guess we're being loud and stuff. But like but we were speaking Arabic to each other. But we were being like we was just finishing tour. We were going back to home in New York City.
Yeah.
But the lady kept looking at us weird, and she made a whole scene. Adam started arguing with her, and her husband jumped in, and then they made a whole scene to the point where the pilot came. They made the pilot come, like, oh, we need to get him kicked off the plane. I'm like, yo, like,
Oh my
we didn't
God.
kill. And then one of the guys comes, he's like, nah, they're wearing Yeezys, they're cool. You know what I mean? And then, no, get us the pilot. Get us the pilot. They made a whole scene. The plane wasn't moving for an hour and a half, and then they got us kicked out. And then Adam just grabbed an iPhone and he made that whole video, and it went. He posted it on Twitter, it went crazy.
Yeah, I remember.
We didn't expect it to blow up like that, honestly.
Yeah.
We didn't expect it to blow up, but it went crazy.
It was
Oh,
such
man.
that was a really weird.
You know what's funny?
time.
And then I remember me and you went to Libertine. I remember it was most of your boys there.
Yeah.
That's why I met JJ for the first time in person, and he was so out of it. And then he looks at me, He starts laughing mad hard. That's what that was. He just looked at me. So I swear he just like dying laughing in my face. That's what he did.
That's true.
When he saw me, and I was like, I gave him a pound. I stood up to everybody. I think Kalex was there. It was Kalex. It was Rotu Shaw. It was
Pretty Cal Freezy.
Cal Freezy. I think he was there. And JJ, I was talking to JJ most in the video. I was like, "Yo, bro," I was like, "I'll watch you guys." I was like, I was telling him I'll watch you guys, but he was so out of it. He had some girl throwing it back on him, crazy. Yo, he had some.
JJ, never, man. No, never.
I shouldn't be saying that. But this is a long time ago, by the way. This is like 2015, 2016. And I was talking. We took a group picture. It's somewhere on the internet. It's on like Twitter, son. And then Harry, he posted it on Twitter, and he was like, Delta Airlines squad.
Yeah, he's a troll. He's like that. He's a troll, yeah, for sure.
At the time, I got mad tight. At the time, I got upset because I was young and then I didn't understand like your UK humor.
Okay,
I didn't understand the humor, so I got mad upset. At the time, I was like, yo. I called him out to a boxing match at the time. Yada yada yada.
He's never serious,
especially
man.
Harry. Like anyone else, Like Harry,
yeah.
especially, is just like, what can I tweet to just try and get as many like baits as possible.
Yeah, I didn't get it until I was younger now. But like as I grew, you know what I mean? Like, but I'm so used to like anything like there's no I got hated on, I got shitted on, I got cursed at. Anyway, I got violated in any way. That's the picture right there. What is it? Damn, that's it. Wow, what a throwback. That's 2016.
That is, it's old school, man. Fucking hell. Wow.
I'm pretty sure there was more of y'all. Was that the whole squad? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There was probably
Delta Airlines gang right there. Who's it? That was
Freeze put it.
I thought like
Harry posted it too.
Harry's definitely. I saw Harry's one.
I think he posted with Adam. Harry posted with Adam.
Yeah. Nice.
Delta Airlines gang. But damn, what that's so funny. But yeah, that's so long ago, man. And that's the first time I met JJ. I was telling him and Mrs. Fun, I'm like, yo, do you remember that? Do you remember that?
Did you remember it?
He said he did, but I don't think he really did, honestly. But that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
That was a really long time ago.
Have you has anyone spoken to you? Like, have you got like any concrete like plans on what you're gonna do next for the next fight?
For the next fight?
Yeah, like anything. Obviously, you don't have to tell us if it's.
Yeah, no, I'll tell you. This is my plan right now. As of right now, I had 3 fights in like 4 months, which is, I feel like I've been the most active out of anybody right now. So like, I'm gonna go back to the lab. I'm gonna train hard. I think there's another Misfits event going on next month. I'm gonna work as commentator. I'm gonna try to be on the scene.
Nice.
I just love being around the atmosphere. It's just fun for me,
Yeah.
Watching the fights, chilling, especially when you don't have to fight. You just watch the fights. That's the best.
That's true. Yeah. I know JJ loved it in Austin just to watch. You know.
Yeah.
It must be a nice feeling to do that after working so hard in the fights.
Yeah, being ringside is the best. Honestly, just to watch the fights, so fun. I can't imagine for you guys, right? Like.
It's fun when it's not like
your boy, right?
Yeah, there's some fights where I'm literally like, I don't even care who wins this. Like, I just want to see a good fight.
Yeah.
Then there's some where I'm like, I don't like this person as much, or I like this person more, and that's when it's horrible to watch that.
Yeah.
It's amazing, but it's also
Misfits is great now. They're like, I remember watching some fights where you just like, oh man, please, like, just want the main event to start. Whereas now it's like, I'm excited this card, for everyone.
This card, I was literally like, I have to be there at 7 because I have to see every single fight.
Yeah.
Like, I do not want to miss a fight.
Well, I remember, Salt Papi when he got the KO against Andy, we went to get a drink, So we were walking back to our seat. No, we went to get a drink. We were walking back, from the bar.
No, but that was the mad knockout, right?
Yeah, that was when you were with Toby. We were walking back though.
That knockout, I literally tapped Toby on the shoulder and just say like, "Can I get past?" And the second I tap, and he goes like this, and I look at him. Everyone goes, "Wah!" Fight's done.
I missed it as well.
We missed the only moment.
Yo, that is crazy. Oh my god.
But I'll definitely be at the next.
Swing it. Milton Keynes.
Okay, I might not be at that one.
Is that a bad area? Really?
Everyone means
it's not,
it.
It's
Everyone
not.
means
It's just like
people do stuff like on TikTok and stuff where it's like the UK map if Milton Keynes didn't exist, and it's just a hole. It's just memed, man. Wasn't it like it was created, right? Milton Keynes. Yeah, they just created it, I think.
I also don't know who that is. Not Jay Swingle, I know Jay, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know who the other guy is.
I think he's from LA or something like that. I think he's got signed with Happy Punch and shit. So like, it's crazy that he's getting a main event before me. God damn, bro. God damn, 3 co-mains. I didn't get a main event yet, but it's all good.
But I feel like it's also the card that you choose to fight on.
Yeah.
Because like, I'm going to assume that if that's the main fight, the fights underneath it, like you're not fighting on that one.
Yeah.
So I don't think the fights are going to have anyone really or like very few people that are gonna like draw people in.
Yeah. So like, you know what it is with Misfits? Like the bigger cards or the pay-per-view cards, obviously they're gonna have like the more people who could really fight on the pay-per-view cards, because that's why everybody tunes in. And then these kind of events are not really pay-per-view; they're free.
Yeah,
they're free. So like they're gonna have like, you know, a lot of people that want to build their name up. So
Yeah.
like when I fought Ryan Taylor, that was a free free event.
Mm-hmm.
The Misfits one, that was pay-per-view. Like that stacked card with Saul Papi, with who else won that card? King Kenny.
Yeah.
With Temper, with KSI obviously. That's a pay-per-view card. And then Misfits 3 with Dean the Great, that was also a free.
Yeah.
But that was a steal though.
Good one, man.
That was a good one. That was a steal.
Yeah.
That was a steal. You know, you never with these influencer fighters, a lot of people are taking it serious now. A lot of people are really training, so you don't know what to expect now. And that's what I think what makes it special now, because like what in the traditional boxing world, the higher level fighter, you can always tell who's gonna win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the favorite, like, you know, you can know who's gonna win. But with these influencer fights, anything can happen.
Mm-hmm. It really can.
Anything can happen.
Really can.
And that's what makes it extra special, you know, because like that shock factor when the person you think is gonna win loses is like, wow, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like,
yeah.
that's what makes it fun.
And there's so many more storylines now. I just like the storylines. Wait, what's that? 13th of May.
25th February, 22nd April, 13th of May, as
13th
well as
of May is
another
my
in June.
birthday.
Huh?
13th of May is my birthday.
Maybe you should fight on the card.
And my wedding anniversary.
You should fight on the card for your birthday.
True. Yeah.
It's only 2 pay-per-view every year out of 6 fights.
So
Okay.
2 out of 6 are pay-per-view. Mad.
Nice.
Yeah.
2 pay-per-view events, so I think the next time JJ fights, that's gonna be another pay-per-view event.
Yeah, probably.
I might jump on that card. I like fighting under JJ, man.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, the crowd he brings.
It's yeah.
The crowd he brings is it's insane, dude.
Well, I'll never
Insane.
forget the York Hall press conference with the Jake and Logan, right? And they were
Yeah.
there because they were getting like paint cans thrown at them. Their
Yeah.
dad got like punched in the street.
That was crazy.
and then I think
I felt
after that they
bad.
changed the way they do press conferences.
Like, you know, like it's like when you hear your pops like get hit. That's a little
It's a
too
bit
much.
far
man.
now.
That's a little bit too.
Yeah.
It's a little too much, man. You know, like you don't gotta hit the pops.
Bro,
But, like,
people were climbing buildings, like launching.
That's where they're throwing the paint cans
Yeah,
from. Like
it's
they
like,
were
what the
on
hell?
roofs throwing the paint cans off. It was like denting cars and stuff. Like it was bad.
yeah, I can't believe the pause that like actually went through that.
I know.
Because watching as a viewer, it's whatever, it's funny and stuff. But like now when I really think about it, I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine people doing that shit to me. Like it's like
No, bro, I reckon Jake Paul's dad's never been back to England. He probably
Really?
hates it. He probably hates it here.
But yo,
Yeah.
if Jake Paul, I wonder what happened if Jake Paul actually comes back to England to fight.
Mm.
Like, would they do that shit again?
Mhm.
Well, I think the press conference would be so much. Like there'd be so much more security that you couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Like Jake would just be in press conference out. You wouldn't
Yeah.
see him again.
Man, the UK fans are different. Someone will troll him on a video or
Oh,
something.
100%.
Like someone will go up to him in person, like, "Yo, JJ will knock you the fuck out." I wouldn't be surprised, you know.
Yeah.
Like, someone's gonna do that.
Different energy over here, man. Different energy for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just different, man. It's crazy. But
No.
even in America, though, the crazy part, which I think, is that even if JJ and Jake fight in America, I still think the crowd will be JJ.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's what happened in the Logan fight. They were screaming for. They
Yeah,
were screaming KSI.
Yeah.
I was surprised, honestly. Like the fan base is crazy, honestly.
Mhm.
And as of right now, I feel like with his music success,
yeah.
he's on a different level. And after what he did Saturday night, different level.
Keep going up,
Like,
keep going up.
It's amazing, honestly.
Yeah,
Like, it's amazing.
yeah.
Like I can't imagine like you guys as peers, like seeing what he's like, how he's been
Yeah.
progressing. It's actually inspirational. Like even to me, like, you know what I mean. Like I'm not really like close to him like that. Like, I'm cool with him, you know what I'm saying, from the events and stuff. But like as a viewer, like to see where he's come from, it's very inspirational to me.
It's crazy,
honestly.
man. Especially with like Prime as well. Like just success out of the ring and off the screen as well. It's just crazy. Like for us now, or at least for me, it's kind of like it's not that it's not big, but it's just I'm numb to it now. Like
Yeah, everything he does, you kind of just go,
cool.
he's done another thing.
Yeah, wow.
It's really bad. But
It is bad, but it's just great. Yeah, just I mean, from where he first started, it's just inspirational. So
Yeah.
you know, and he keeps doing it in music, boxing, YouTube, wherever he does it, he just kills it. You know.
I know Prime is big was when like Saturday night people are coming up to me with Prime bottles to sign
Yeah.
sign Prime bottles, bro. Like I'm like, yo, I was signing Prime bottles. I've never done something like that in my life. I'm like, yo, like people are keeping the bottles. Like
Yeah.
I guess
Mhm.
I don't know, like that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like I've heard that people are going to Arsenal games. This is going to sound really stupid. People are going to Arsenal games because you can get Prime there. They go to the game to get the Prime
Mad.
and don't actually stay the whole thing.
Hey yo,
Yeah.
hey, that's
Probably still cheaper than Wakey Wine. That's why.
Yeah.
Get a ticket and get a Prime for £2.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you actually saw JJ after the fight. in the dressing room.
Yeah.
And there's a clip where you two kind of like go, hey, what's up? And then you two say something, but you can't really make out what you're saying. Was there anything like about you two fighting each other, or was it?
He was I was giving him props for the fight. I was like, yo, man, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping it didn't go. You go past the second round, so I could get like some more props. But he's like, no, I had to. He's like, I had to get it done. Like he was like laughing about that. Oh, that's
no, not that one.
Yeah. That was and then after that he was looking at my belt. He's like, that's a nice belt. I might have to come for it. I'm like, bro, I would love that. That'll be a great opportunity for me, bro.
Yeah.
And he laughed at my face. I just told him it was makeup. But he's like, no, it was a good fight, stuff like that. And we just give each other respect. I told him, y'all, like, I know during fight week, I was talking a lot of shit during fight week. I'm like, yo, like, he's fighting temper, like, it should be me. I was saying that shit during the whole build up. And I told him, yo, don't take it like personal and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's like, kind of want the opportunity. And he's like, nah, it's cool. It was friendly competition. You know, he's just being cool about it. I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like, yo, he's such a good guy, bro. Like, he's such a good sport about it. I'm like, bro, I was talking mad shit. I'm not gonna lie. I was like mad interviews.
He can tell what's like genuine malice. Like he can see that you're literally just kind of like, I want this fight.
Yeah.
You're not going like he's a dickhead. Yeah. Even if you say it, he can see that you're not. You're doing it for the fight. You know what I mean? Like. Yeah. I think the only person he hates is Jake Paul. That's it. That's where he can see genuine hate.
He can play the game. You know, he knows how to promote. He knows how to kind of hype fights up. So, but it's good, man. Like, just the energy feels really nice with Misfits right now, and just seeing the fight like that would be good as well. And like I said earlier, I think we're going to start seeing fights between boys. You know, we're going to see friends go in the rings again against each other. We're going to see the press conferences go crazy, but then after the fight, the respect's there. You know,
the nuts ones are going to be when we have like. Two people, say like you and Salt Papi fight, where it's like both of you just keep winning, and then you two are gonna have to fight. So one of you has to lose unless it's a draw, and then you have like Gib and Deji, for example, who are boys, and then if we had a thing of like, all right, the winners fight each other, because then it's just like this long term thing where it's like every fight is gonna be gas.
5 years is a long time, bro. Like a lot is gonna happen in the next 5 years.
Yeah,
well, there's gonna be creators fighting in 3-4 years that haven't even started making videos yet.
True.
Like, that's weird.
And there'll probably be people who are like, it's going to sound weird, but there'll be people who are not pros, not YouTubers, but they're going to become like this crossover boxing person. Makes sense?
Yeah.
Like neither are pro or YouTuber. It's just like this is them now. They're Misfits, you know?
Man. So like that's why I feel like so honored to be like one of the like kind of like I finessed my way in the first card, the very first one. So like I'm kind of like, and what I did in the first card was like as an underdog, it was like so crazy. So like it's memorable, and like I feel so honored to be like in the beginning of this journey. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's very special because the next couple years from now, like I'm gonna be like one of the OGs of the scene.
Now you will, man. Even now, like if you see a Misfits card and you're not on it, we're thinking why? You know, is it because you just fought recently? And you're a staple name?
We'd expect you like, all right, he'll be on the next one. Yeah, like he has to be on it. You know.
Yeah, or you'll be there commentating or presenting or just involved. You know, you're a part of it, man. It's sick to see.
Yeah, it feels like I'm just grateful. Like, and that's something I always tell JJ too. I'm like, yo, man, like a lot of people, like back then, like I would beg to be on these cards. Like with Social Loves, I used to hit up Austin Room. Like, yo, please, bro, just throw me out for anybody, please. I would beg him in the DMs. With Jake Paul, I'm like, yo, please, bro, let me fight an undercard, bro. I'll fight anybody. Let me just jump on undercard. I said, hit these guys up. Like, you know, none of these guys will give me a chance, you know. So like the fact that the Misfits, Mams, you know, Mr. Cal and KSI, they gave me the chance. Like I told him I'm truly grateful, and I'll never forget that. Like, cause I remember where I was before that. And I'll never forget that. Like, you guys gave me a chance to shine. So like I'm truly grateful for that, honestly.
Yeah.
Cause like where I'm at right now, it's like crazy. I still think about it from last year to now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Just a few months, like where I'm at right now, it's unbelievable, and the sky's the limit from here. You know.
For sure. You took the chance though, like the ring walks, the just the energy you have. It's not like you were given a chance and you kind of like let it go. You like cemented yourself here. You know. So it's not just them giving you a chance. It's you shining.
Even if you got that chance, if you had just gone in and just normal ring walk fight, I don't think people would have been like. They would have cared a lot less.
Yeah.
You made this like this entrance, then you made like a character, and it made people like actually go like,
oh, shit, who's this, man?
Fuck it, I need to see Slim fight again.
Yeah,
I appreciate you guys, man. For real, man. Honestly.
Oh man, keep doing your thing. I don't have any more questions really.
No.
Appreciate you doing this. Obviously, we know you had a fight the other day. So
I've got one question. Pineda put you in his hit list.
Pineda put me on his hit list?
Yeah, number 1.
Damn, I don't know if I want to smoke with Pineda, bro. That's all we did to B-Dave, bro.
Bro, that for me would be like the ring walk off, like the walk.
Nah, Pineda's one was like that mystery.
You don't know, man, but you had the mariachi band. What's next?
But he
Bro.
walked out against JJ.
Did you guys expect him to like put on a performance like that though when he was matched up? Honestly,
No, as in boxing performance.
like, did y'all think he was gonna win like, when he was coming out?
No, I mean I don't know really anything about Pineda, but I just know that in the corner of B Dave's team, they just kept telling him to jab the body, and B Dave would never just jab the body.
Oh, bro.
So at that point, I was like, I think Pineda's just gonna keep working on him. You know?
Yeah.
It's not.
I definitely didn't expect him to do as well as he did.
Yeah.
But I think that's just because he got so scared of like, because that was JJ's event when
Yeah.
he fought him. Like JJ was the main man. JJ was getting right in his face.
Yeah,
He didn't have to deal with any of that against B Dave.
yeah.
He was the like the fan favorite when he came out. He didn't have to deal with any press conferences, anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching this backstage and he was landing shot. I'm like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Like, I was shocked and he was going to the body. I was like, he was looking nice, honestly.
Yeah.
He's tall as hell too. He's 6'3", you know that?
Wow.
How tall are you?
I'm 6 feet.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm 6 feet
You seem
exactly.
taller.
I just got long arms. My arms are
Yeah, I thought you were like
My
at
arms
least
are
my height.
abnormal.
Yeah,
I'm
you seem-
6'2".
You're 6'2"? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're taller than me.
Told
You're
you should
taller
fight,
than me.
man.
Huh?
Definitely not, bro. never,
I don't
never.
want no smoke, bro. I don't want no smoke.
I can't do that to them, you know.
Yeah.
No, I can never box. I was talking about it
Bro, you're
today.
athletic though. Don't you play soccer?
Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
legs. I
Yeah, but
literally,
still,
I
you're
said
athletic,
like,
bro. Like,
nah,
it's
but
footwork.
there's two types of people, right? There's ones that are like, they have it in them to punch someone and get punched, and then there's people that don't, and I am that.
Oh, you're a lover, huh?
I wouldn't go that far, but nah, like this, right?
Look at him, man. Look at him go.
This is obviously neither of us have ever put on boxing gloves
Yeah, yeah.
before, but we literally like.
Desi always had that head movement, huh? He always had that look. Oh,
I hit him once,
Yeah,
but he hit
that
me
was good right
once
there.
in the head. He hit me once in the head, and that moment I went, yeah, I definitely can do this. Wait, I make him stop
Yeah.
at one point, you know.
yeah.
I was technically dead.
Are you throwing little feints over there?
I hit him in the
Oh. See, like, you notice with your body length?
for his backhand. He tried a backhand. Yeah, I hit him once in the stomach, and he stops. And at that point, I was like, yes, I have defeated him.
See, it's a good feeling though, right? When you win.
It was, but it was also like Deji's like a brother to me,
Yeah.
so it felt very.
Deep down inside though, it felt good.
I felt power, but no, I felt so bad. Like, yeah, but it was after that he then hit me once, and I literally like, I go like that, and then my arm gets caught in the rope, and I start swinging like this, but my arm's in the rope,
Oh, God.
so I'm not moving. I'm just doing this, and at that point I was like, yeah, I can't be hit. Like,
See where Deji has Kane though for you guys, like it's kind of crazy too. Like,
Yeah.
the fact that he got matched up with Mayweather,
Yeah. Mental.
that is actually mental. Even though I'm not gonna lie, like
This was the end of 2022. What are you saying? Rate me as a boxer. I'm against Vidal, remember?
oh,
so.
that's Vidal. Oh yeah, see Vidal's actually trying to go hard on you, bro. What the hell?
Yeah, he did.
Why?
Yeah.
Oh, why is he?
We had 1
beat you
minute.
up?
So we had 1 minute. We had to train like JJ for 24 hours. So he did his whole like workout, then his running, whatever. And then we
Oh,
had
wow.
to spar him for 1 minute each. And progressively throughout the rounds, Vidal got better.
Yeah.
So like the first person he fought, he kind of just tapped them. And by the end, it was Josh. And he ended up giving Josh a bruised rib.
Damn. Oh wow, I can see. Oh, Vidal's nice, bro.
Yeah, he hits Josh, I think, in the ribs here. He punches him a couple times. And yeah, Josh was done. As I said, some people are made for it, some people aren't.
Yeah.
Nah, but you know what it is? Everybody got it in them. You just gotta train though. Like you just gotta put in the work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only if you got it mentally, you know. Like if you got the time to do it, you know, and you got the passion for it.
I'm
then
also
you can do it.
30.
But you got the body for it though. Like you got the
You do
length
have to
and
play
everything.
for it.
Thanks,
Yeah.
bro.
It's okay.
I'm telling you, like we got the same body frame. That's what I'm saying. Like I
Yeah,
feel
honestly,
Long arms, bro.
it's a perfect match, man. It's a
Huh?
perfect match.
Oh, no, I can see him. I can see him down the future, like smoking other people.
If you had never bo-
You played it, man.
If he had never boxed a day in his life, I would consider it.
Oh.
But he has, so I won't.
But
Shame.
if you're watching this though and you're out there and you've never dated in a box a day in your life, someone's interested.
Hey, why you putting him on the spot like that?
I'm not.
I know, just putting him on the spot. Why you putting him on the
know.
spot like that, bro?
See, man.
Well, I seen you with was it the charity game? He was going off, bro.
Yeah.
And that's
Three
football
hat-tricks.
though. Like that's something I've been doing since I was like 5. Like
Yeah,
football
I
is.
feel like everybody out here plays football. Like in America, no one cares about football. Like,
He was gonna go pro, but he hurt his knee.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can't tell if you have been.
That's like a meme about. That's what loads of people say. Like when
Nah,
they get
bro,
old,
you-
they were like, "Oh, I could have gone pro, but I injured my knee."
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But you did injure your knee.
I didn't.
Oh yeah, I thought you hurt something.
No.
Oh, you just weren't good
Well,
enough.
yeah, I wasn't good enough. That was it. That was literally it.
I'm kidding. But you're clearly
All
very
right, well,
good.
let's
though.
stop bullying me and let's just say thank you very much for doing this.
No, I appreciate
Congratulations
you guys. Thank you
again.
guys.
Yeah, thank you, man.
And yeah, I'm really excited to watch your next fight.
For sure, man. For sure. Make sure you guys check his channel out. New content coming soon on YouTube.
Yeah, definitely.
Is it
100%.
controversial? The top 5 pound for pound boxers?
I think it's.
Well, you don't
it
agree
might
with
be.
Salt Pappies, right?
I don't agree with Soap Hobbies.
So his was controversial.
Yeah, his probably a little controversial.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, people might agree with him. People might agree with mine. But y'all gotta wait till we drop the video and see for yourselves, man.
Mhm.
Hopefully this week I'm gonna drop that video.
Sick.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. And
Well, also, just you stole my seat, by the way.
I don't care. Thanks for watching. Peace.